Elamein can be a challenging boss primarily because her combos have an odd rhythm to them, and that makes brink guarding difficult, but also because she blocks a lot with her shield, which powers up her attacks if you attack into it, which you should aim to avoid. This prevents you from playing aggressively, forcing you to play more defensively, which prolongs the length of this fight. If you can get behind her, she's usually wide open, so consider dodging the last attack in her combos in order to position yourself behind her. She also has lightning attacks, so having lightning resist elixirs or lightning cleanse potions can be useful. Unlike other bosses to this point, there's no clear indication of phases, and her attacks just get more and more deadly the lower her health gets. Her first combo is a 3-hit combo where she does a slightly delayed spinning sword slash followed by a delayed spinning sword slash and then a delayed sword thrust. Try to brink guard these if you can, but if you can't, just block them or dodge the last attack. Note that sometimes she'll only do the first attacks or follow this up with a 4th kick attack and even follow up the kick attack with a lightning attack, so this combo has variations that you have to watch for, and if you dodge too early, you may end up getting attacked. Her second combo is a leaping shield bash followed by a delayed shield bash, followed by a delayed spinning shield bash, ending with a slightly delayed shield bash. If you can brink guard the second bash, she'll end her combo and she'll take a lot of stamina damage. You can also deal considerable stamina damage if you brink guard the 4th attack as well if you mistime the second brink guard. Her third combo is a shield bash, followed by a delayed shield bash and then a delayed shield slam into the ground. If you can brink guard the second bash, then you'll interrupt the combo and deal high stamina damage. Note that if her shield is charged when she does the slam at the end of this combo, you will have a much larger AoE and will do electrocution buildup. Her fourth combo is a delayed sword slash, followed up by another sword slash, and then followed up with a delayed sword thrust. Try not to block too early on the thrust and get the brink guard. Her fifth combo, she'll sprint to you and slash from the side and then do a delayed plunging attack onto you. The plunging attack animation is wicked fast, so brink guard earlier than you'd think, and then get in some damage after. This is an attack you should always be happy to see, since it means easy damage usually. However, sometimes after the first slash, she will drag her sword across her shield and do one of her powered sword attacks, like jump into the air and shoot lightning at you. This attack is hard to deal with, and you should try to dodge it if you can and block the following delayed AoE from where the projectile lands. Periodically during the fight, Elamein will drag her sword across her shield, charging it with lightning, and doing one of many attacks like the one I just mentioned. However, there are other attacks she'll do, like jumping backward and immediately following up with a thrust attack that shoots out a lightning projectile at you. It's best to dodge this to avoid electrocution buildup if you can. If you don't attack into her shield, she will also still periodically charge her shield herself and do this attack. Note that later on in this fight, she'll usually follow this up with a second delayed projectile, so be ready to dodge twice when her health is lower. She also sometimes runs over to you and hits with a 9-hit combo after dragging her sword across her shield that has awkward timing and can be extremely difficult to brink guard. Luckily, it's less common than the projectile attack, but each swing will do electrocution accumulation, so it can put you in a bad spot. I recommend trying your best to brink guard this and just blocking if you're not confident, as her attacks do little stamina damage, and you can live with the electrocution status effect or cleanse it afterward. Additionally, you can run away from her after she begins this combo, which will prompt a shield toss and an immediate jumping burst attack, which you can counterattack, canceling the combo and putting you back on the offensive. Sometimes she'll do a delayed lightning slash attack that has a huge AoE, and then follow up with a jumping plunge attack that also has a huge AoE radius. You can usually just block these, but try and brink guard them if you can. She can also shoot projectile waves at you after she drags her sword across her shield, and these you should aim to avoid. It's usually 3 projectiles, but it will become more as the fight goes on. She has a special move where she'll put her shield down and then charge forward at you, striking multiple times. She'll sometimes follow this up with a slightly delayed second charge attack, so you have to watch. You can either block or dodge if you want, but she's usually wide open if she does the second charge, so sprint over to her and hit her in the back when she does this. It's one of the most guaranteed opportunities to get damage in this fight. Note that if her shield is charged when doing this move, it will do electrocution accumulation on you, so it's best to dodge in this case if you can. Something really important about this fight is that if your stamina is fully depleted, Elamein will actually do a brutal attack on you where she grabs you, flips you over, smashes you with her shield, and then stabs you with her sword, so you really need to manage your stamina or you can take a lot of damage. She can sometimes do an attack where she slaps her shield with her sword, shooting out lightning and a small cone AoE. This can happen independent or at the end of her 4-hit combo, so keep an eye out for it. She can sometimes jump into the air and throw a lightning AoE down onto you after a short delay. The best thing to do here is dodge forward twice to avoid it completely and then attack. Periodically in this fight, she'll jump into the air, twirl, then throw her shield at you. The throw is delayed, so bring guard timing can be weird, so I recommend just holding block to make sure you don't take damage. And lastly, she has a burst attack where she'll jump into the air and slam her shield down onto you. Make sure to time your counterattack for the moment she lands and don't do it too early. She likes to do this after she throws her shield, but will not always follow this attack, and it can occur randomly. This attack also has a much larger AoE if her shield is charged up. That shouldn't matter because you can still counterattack it.